Hey Jacob, what are you doing over there? Little turd. Alright, it's kind of hard to focus. This is the driveway going into the oil lease. I'm gonna say we're flooding a little bit. Alright, so I am on my way to Tractor Supply, but it's been raining non-stop. So we've got a lot of rain. I bet we've got close to 5 or 6 inches now. We're flooding. Some of our ponds are flooding out. But we're gonna hopefully dry out this week. It's supposed to be in the 90s. So hopefully we'll get dried out enough to where we can get a little bit of tillage done. I doubt we're gonna be able to get that much before now and next weekend. So today is Thursday, I believe the 28th. So over the next 7 days, it might dry out. It's supposed to get in the 90s, upper 80s, low 90s. So it's going to take that long. It's going to take a full week to get everything dried out, though. So yeah, we're just like everybody else, playing in the monsoon. Got a big old tom that's about 50 yards away right there. Kind of windy. I'm in my truck. You see my mirror there. I had a little slate call chirping at him. Got him to strut, but he's walking away from me following another hen. I would have figured he'd be running. I'm talking loud. But he's pretty good size. Definitely helping. It's pretty windy out today, but I think that's the reason why I was able to get as close to that gobbler and hennas as I was. Plus, our hayfield's still pretty tall, so I think they were having a hard time seeing me. But maybe my hat, he thought I was another big gobbler. Alright, hey everybody, it is June 12th, and I'm out planting still, planting some soybeans today. I have not posted a video or made a video. I've not made a video in several weeks because I've had a lot going on. Have been dealing with some breakdowns, been dealing with some issues. I've got probably 100 and some odd acres, 130 acres of soybeans in the ground right now. My overall goal is to get soybeans done in the next 7 to 10 days. It looks like we've got about 14 days with no rain, no significant chance of rain. So only problem is it's hot. The worst part is I lost my air conditioner in this tractor. With all this glass, it's like baking me. It's got to be 150,000 degrees in here. Alright, y'all, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to come and disc this field that I'm getting ready to plant. I was going to plant this today, but didn't end up happening. I was hoping I was just going to have to field cultivate it, but nah, it was still too rough, too cloddy, so I'm running the disc over it again. I'm actually hitting it a few times, so I've got baseball practice first thing in the morning, but by tomorrow afternoon, I'll have the tractor out planting, and then I've got Travis coming out. He's going to give me a hand, start getting the 95-acre field ready to go, and yeah, so I'm gonna probably be making a few more videos over the next week and a half. I do have some more ground that I am opening up, and so it's going to take a little bit more work, but I've been working real late just about every night. Now that's aided by the lights I've got on here. So it's definitely a lot easier to see out here with these LED lights on this tractor now. Now I do need a couple more. Now that's everything the brights. That's with these side posts, and then that's what it's like with just the front headlights. So it's a pretty big difference. These are only 20 bucks a light too. Not too bad. Oh yeah, the other night I was out planting until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and in the middle of the night, people, this is how weird people are. I'm out planting, I'm in the middle of a 30-acre field with the lights on, and next thing I know, I make a turn, and like 50 yards away, there's 3 people just standing there, taping me on their phone. It would freak me out, really, but people are weird. So I don't know if they're like living in the trees by that field or what it is, but yeah, it's crazy. Now, when I turned around after making the next run, they were gone. So I don't think it was delirium hitting me, but yeah, people out there in the middle. This 3 a.m. People out in the middle of the field taping me. Maybe they were YouTube fans of mine. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm pretty tired, ready to go home, take a shower, and I've got baseball practice in the morning, but I'm gonna come out here, get planted, everything that I've done today, and then probably start knocking out some more acres this weekend. So today's Friday. Well, it's actually Saturday morning now. But yesterday was Friday, and yeah, so we're still chugging along, getting some acres knocked out. The planter's running good. I did have a hole in my AC on my tractor, but I got that fixed. So there's a hole on one of the induction lines for the cooler on my air conditioner for the tractor. So I got that field fixed. I JB welded it, epoxy. So yeah, hopefully it works. Hopefully it stays working. All right, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. Everybody, it is Saturday now, Saturday evening, and I'm out planting. I've got Dad out there. I don't know if he's hiding behind the trees now, but he's out field cultivating, and yeah, got beans coming up. Things look good, and still planting away. Planting. All right, so I'm gonna have probably about 35 acres of corn this year, so it's gonna be a little bit less than what I was at last year. Well, quite a bit less, but that's just kind of how things worked out. I was really not even gonna do any corn, but I was able to throw in a few acres, so we got that all done now, and back to planting soybeans. So yeah, having fun planting. About 10 o'clock now. Got 3 or 4 more hours of planting, so it's going to be another late night. I guess that's just the life when you're trying to get crops in the ground before the next rain coming in the next couple weeks. So next week and a half, we've got good dry weather for the next week and a half. I am planting in moisture, and that liquid fertilizer with the big yield system in it, organic liquid fertilizer, is definitely helping. If I do plant just above soil moisture, it does help aid that seed germination and getting that first root out. So things are going along pretty well right now. All right, hey guys, it's Monday morning, and I did replant a field here, the 50-acre field. I'm out here doing some spot checks, and we got beans up. I'll show you here in a second, but we also have some weeds starting to pop up. So here over the next probably day and a half, I'm gonna have to get out here and either rotary hoe or tine weed. But the beans, since the beans are up and some of this ground is pretty cloddy, I'm not really sure how well that's gonna do. So a rotary hoe may actually work best in this circumstance, but we'll see. Let me show you what they look like. All right, as you can tell, we've got beans right there, and here, so I mean, there's beans up all across this field. Actually looks really good. There's a few spots that are bare. We are dry on moisture. I was able to get the beans planted deep enough into moisture where not all of them, but most of them germinated. The rest of them will fill in, should fill in as time goes along. But what we are having is like this little guy right there. I don't think a rotary hoe or tine weeder would have got him, but the cultivator pass would have. But where we are getting here is like this little guy, this little grass here, this little grass here in the row. They should get that. Like there's another one right there. They should get those out pretty easy because it is dry. But as you can tell, there are some clods. So we're gonna have to play around with this and see what's what, see how it works. See what's in the best, see what's the best tool to eliminate the weeds and not destroy the bean crop. Hey Clint, why are you planting in the New Holland again? What happened to John Deere? Well, after 2 days of dying in the John Deere with no air conditioning and it being 90 to 95 degrees outside, plus you have the heat from the engine and being surrounded by glass. Yeah, I got a little tired of baking like a fat turkey in a glass oven. It sucked. So that's why. Oh yeah, if any of you guys are interested in buying a New Holland T4 100 horse tractor with 898 hours on it, by the time I'm done, it'll be right around 902. If you guys are interested in buying it, contact me. It comes with a loader, with a bale spear, and a bucket. And I'll make you a good deal on it. Oh yeah, I had another bonehead move this year on corn again. I started planting that about 15 acres back there back there by those trees right there. Started planting, and you see this this little thing right there? That's supposed to be like that to engage that meter. Well, bonehead me, I did not have it engaged for about half the field. Idiot. Twice, 2 years in a row. Last year was worse. I did it on about 30 acres. This year I only did it on about 5, maybe 6. So I did catch it. All right, hey, real quick, guys. I haven't covered this product. I've been using it the last couple years. This is Big Yield Coat Soy. And I also use on corn, Big Yield Corn Coat plus zinc. Gives these seeds a needed boost coming out of the ground. It gives them a great opportunity to, like I said, get a good jump on the growing season, get a good jump on the weeds. Now, with this, it has calcium, magnesium, sulfur, cobalt, copper, iron, manganese, molybdenum, I can't say that, and zinc. Now, this product is organic certified. Just because it's organic certified doesn't mean that you have to only use it on organic crops. Guys, you can use this on conventional crops. It is a great product. Like I said, this is not a paid endorsement. I'm just a big believer in it, and it works fabulous. So I've done a couple comparisons on not only yield comparisons, but just how quick the crop gets out of the ground. If you've not thought about, or if you're not using some micronutrients in your crop operation, guys, really give it a thought. Give it a really good thought, because the ROI on this stuff, the return on investment, is just crazy. And I was kind of skeptical the first couple years, but it is a great product. Now, in the tank, now I have Big Yield Topper, and I'm putting that in furrow. You also can use that as a liquid foliar fertilizer. They have other products there that help get good boost on yields. Anywhere between, I want to say, 5 to 10 bushels an acre is what they're seeing on this. 5 to 6 bushels an acre on this. So maybe more. I can't really remember the numbers. I've had some yield comparisons where they were significantly better, 15 to 20 bushels an acre just on this product alone. Now, there's other variables that play into that. Time of year, moisture, weed pressure, all that. But given the right conditions, this stuff really does excel for you. And again, Big Yield Coat Soy. Get a hold of bigyield.us if you're interested. It's not too late. You guys can get some really good deals on it. If you're still out there planting, get a hold of David Yoder. He will fill you guys in on exactly what kind of ROIs you guys can be getting on this stuff. If you're not, you really need to think about it. It is it's a great addition to the business plan that you guys already have, that you're already implemented.